first off, what is crown molding? It's that piece of trim that you often see transitioning from the ceiling to the wall, but I use it everywhere that I can. I use it on window valances. I use it over built-in cabinets. I even use it on floating shelves. Here you can see that I built this secret door. It's hiding a bathroom on a deck for the children to use when they're swimming. I don't want them trapping through the house. I even use it over columns. Really, anywhere that I want to put a finishing touch, that's where I put crown molding. Let me show you how simple it is to cut crown molding. Now, before we go out to the saw, I want to show you a couple of things. First off, this is a piece of crown molding, and when we cut it what they call upside down. And this little cove part is the bottom of a piece of crown. So when we place it in the saw, we're going to place that toward the top. That's all you have to know about that. The second thing is what they call the spring angle. We're going to place this against the fence and this against the base of the saw. Okay? And we need to know what that distance is from here to here. And I do that by using a square. And what I do is I simply put it up against this tongue flat and this tongue flat. Okay? So doing that, I see that I'm at 1 5/8 for this particular trim. Whatever your piece of trim is, cut that a couple of blocks to that size, and I'll show you what I mean. I simply made 2 little blocks, 1 5/8 inch in depth. Okay. Now I've got one last thing to show you. This is from a carpenter on YouTube named Gary Katz. He's fantastic, and he made this board or something similar to it. I don't even know what his dimensions were, but I'll just tell you what mine are. It's 3 feet in length. It's 5 inches in width, and the 2 tongues are 7 inches long and 3 inches wide. Really, it's not that important. All that I'm looking for is to trap that trim in my saw with this, and you'll see what I do. Let's go out to the saw, and you'll be like, wow, cutting trim is so easy. Well, I said I could show you under 4 minutes how to cut crown molding super easy. That's a fact, I can. If you want to help support our channel, you can do that by going and purchasing the PDF of these 2 little templates that I did. And you can just put it right on that board, and it'll show you if you're, for example, doing an outside corner and you're doing the left side. It shows you where to place the stock and where to place the head of the saw. So it's bulletproof. I know that if a lot of times that you've done a lot of crown in the past, you know, and then you wait 3-4 months before maybe you do your next project, you know, it's like it's starting all over again. And this way, no explanation. You just look at it and you see the pictures and you know where to put the material and which way to swing the head, and it's perfect every time, inside and outside corner. The other way is follow along and get yourself an 8-foot piece of crown molding and cut them in 16-inch lengths, and we'll do it together. And then you just keep this in your garage, and I'll give you an example. This would be the inside corner, okay? And if you look, it'll say inside right. So you stick this into the saw. Remember, crown is always put in upside down. And you turn that to the 45, and whammo, you've already cut it. Now, when you cut crown, the only crown that you cut for inside and outside corners are 45s. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to go through it and have yourself 4 cuts, 4 pieces, and it'll be the outside corner and the inside corner. And you can just keep these in your garage, or you can go the easy route and support our channel and purchase this. I had ours laminated, and then you could just tape it to your board, and every time you go to cut crown, just grab your board and the directions are already on it. Let me show you how to set up the board real quick. Do you remember early on I told you about the spring angle and we need to cut 2 blocks at 1 5/8? Well, that set the distance between the fence and the board. So what you would do is unclamp this, push it up, and clamp it. And now you're at the perfect angle for cutting crown. And again, you're going to cut your crown upside down, or with that little cove up. So this is your inside right when you're making your template. So inside right, turn your saw at a 45 toward the material and come down. Okay, put that to the side, and then you're going to do the inside left. You're going to put it over here, swing it 45 degrees, and then come down and cut it. And again, when you're done, it would look like that. Isn't that great? So every project that you do, how simple is that? Keep these. And then we're going to do the outside corners, so it will look like this. Okay? So when you're doing your room or your cabinet and you go, I need the right side, look for your piece, and it would be this one right here. Again, upside down, so it goes in here at a 45 and come down and cut it. Put that to the side, and the left, again, swing it to 45. Oops. And again, swing it to 45, come down and cut it. And now you've got templates that every time you need to make that cut and you're like, man, I can't remember how to do it, just throw these into your saw. And again, I would just tape these right here so they're always available. Is that a fast way to know how to cut crown error proof? I'll catch you on the next one.